Hello everybody, this is Shrike playing Trackmania for the first time ever on this channel. I started playing a couple weeks ago. Well, I'm obviously not very good yet, but I've done like the author medals, which is slightly better than the gold medals, on the first 10 tracks of the spring campaign, as well as some of the weekly shorts. So I think I did it last week. Yes, so I did the previous weeks, week 72, author medals, all of them. And obviously, that's not very impressive, but as a complete beginner, it's okay. It's okay. It's a good goal to set for, or to go towards. So we're gonna just play this week's weekly shorts, see how it goes. And I don't expect to be very good, but it should be at least an interesting challenge. We're gonna drive alone. I have no idea where we are going. So the thing about weekly shorts is that the times that people get are completely hidden until the end of until the next week. So you don't actually know how close you have to get. Okay, well I crashed here, but I'm just gonna finish this so I have a time. Did I miss a checkpoint? Oh, I think I missed that last checkpoint. Maybe? I'm not entirely sure. Well, I took this way too far inside, but that's okay. We're just doing a little bit of exploration here. Oh yeah, I did miss that last checkpoint. All right, so that is the gold medal? Okay. Oh no, that is author medal immediately. Wow, that was way easier than I thought it was going to be. So in the top left, it shows the author time was 19.8, and I got a 19.2. Despite horribly messing up, so we're going to do a little bit of improvement here, I think. Well, and clearly they do that on purpose, so that... Also, by the way, oh, I'm just getting so much airtime there. I need to remember how to play the game. That's okay. I was immediately considerably faster. That's 18 seconds. Let's try again. We can do a few improvements and then go to the next. Obviously, I'm not going to get the best strategies. So if you're expecting to see the best strategies, I'm not the channel for that. But okay, we want to minimize our airtime as much as possible. And obviously, we want to go as fast as possible. I don't know if going out here would be better. Probably not, but I got airtime anyways, so you can take a bit of a diagonal here, go a little sharp here, get as much of the booster as we can. If I can full speed this, well, then I get way too much air, so I think maybe brake tapping around the corner or releasing around the corner may be wise. There's probably also shortcuts, let's be honest. They like to allow shortcuts to happen in weekly shorts, in generally speaking. Okay, I didn't really make it around the corner close enough there. I could have just gone next and looked kind of smart, but I did not. How did I do so well on my on that run? I need to try and figure out how to enable global leaderboards. I haven't actually figured out how to do that in this game yet. Let's see. The leaderboards here, yeah, it's just showing my club and other stuff. If we go to view records, no. Settings, I looked through settings and I couldn't find it. Change opponents, drive against opponents. Change can I change this to be world? Nova Scotia, Canada, North America, world. There we go. So I'm 8,471 in the world right now. Okay, it hid my most for me. Oops. So, you know what? As a very beginner, getting the top 10,000. I mean, it did just come out today, so it's not like the times will improve substantially over time, over the course of the week. Well, that feels kind of good. I don't necessarily know if I can replicate that. To be clear, this is my first time actually seeing these. Sometimes I watch the discoveries of them, but since I'm playing now myself and not just watching other people play, I kind of usually want to try and discover them for myself so that I can, well, first and foremost, learn as much as possible. Because I can figure out what does work or does not work. And it forces me to have to think about that in particular. I don't know what other ghost is currently active. Oh, this is terrible. There must be a way to get on that left-hand side better. I'm going to take this inside here and get a small PB by, 800ths. Not very good, or not much of an improvement, but it's something. It is something. Okay, I turned that a little bit too early. I did pay for club access, which was like $25 for a year, I guess. I figure I'm going to get my money's worth of it anyways. It's not very expensive, generally speaking. And it allows me to customize my car and get access to the full campaigns, not just the first 10 levels, etc. I'm way behind my ghost here. Okay, I know what to do. I know what to do now. Or at least, I think I know how to improve. So I'm going to do this. Cut here, close. I'm going to go slightly wide. Oh, okay, that was terrible. But my idea was to go wider, and then I have a sharper inline here. And then I can do this probably close to full speed. And that is, in fact, a new PB. And that was not clean, because I got a lot of rough terrain, but it's really interesting to play a game like this because you get to see your improvements concretely every single time. So let's get some airtime here, but I cut this. No, that's still worse. So let me try going here. Here. I thought it was green before, but it's not. Problem is I got airtime right here, which is not good. At least I don't think it's good. Generally speaking, if your wheels are not on the ground, you're not accelerating. And accelerating is faster. You get higher top speed and then carry it. However, this is also a very short track, so there's probably a shortcut here. I don't actually know if you can do it though. If I go through like here and like bounce over the wall. I don't know how to free cam. I'll have to look at the controls to see how to like switch and take a look around potentially. But if I do this, it wasn't actually any faster. Let me try a couple other things. I mean, I feel like sub 18 for a beginner is probably a good idea. Or a reasonable goal. Like, we smashed the author time, so the author time must not have been very strong. But it does, I guess, make me feel slightly good. Or slightly better. Oh, that was really good. Now, if I can just get around this corner faster, or slightly faster, that's a PB. Not by a whole lot. Again, by 0.06. Alright, so that's pretty cool, but it looks pretty basic overall. So let's go to the next level. I'm not very good at drifting yet. Oh my gosh, am I not very good at drifting. Oh yeah, you can look at my car. I can get my mouse off the screen, I suppose. I will drive alone. We don't really need to see the ghosts of other people. So, I do have to complete a lap before I even get to see. And I believe up to gold medal, the times are not secret, but above gold medal, everyone's secrets are, or everyone's records are secret until the end of, where am I going? Okay, I'm going here. Let's just do a discovery run here. So I'd be going here. This is obviously going to be very slow, but I just need to know the course. Oh, it's right there. All right. So that is bronze. Understandable, given how much I was crashing. So we're going to go around this corner. I don't know all the different surfaces very well yet, obviously. So that's grass, this is dirt. Platform, and then back to grass. Either way. It was actually a pretty decent corner. I got some airtime bouncing here, which is not good, but That's only silver. I need 22 seconds for gold. I don't know what author time is. Oh, I do actually from the top left because I have a plugin that tells you. Normally, they don't actually reveal the author time. You'll find out in Trackmania most of the time. If there's a plugin for it, they won't add it to the game. So you basically have to install like Open Planet. Okay. So I've installed Open Planet to show my speed, my input controls, so you can see me tapping the controls in the top right. And you can see my speed. I'm in the gear beside the speed. My car is in. There's only automatic gearing in Trackmania. There's no manual gears. Gold. No author time though. Okay. All right. I need to be a second and a half faster for author time. So this author time is probably using mechanics that I'm not privy to, perhaps, or I'm just being horribly inefficient. That looks to be probably both the case. Because this game is deceptively simple on the surface, but extremely deep for those that get into it. I'm getting so much airtime and yeah, all right. And obviously I don't know how to do the best lines. I don't know how to speed slide or quantum slide or what other terms they use, for instance. I'm using a controller because I think statistically, despite all input methods like keyboard or wheel, etc., are viable in this game for sure. And there are pro players at the top of the game using all three of those input devices. Historically, controller's still been number one. Although that is primarily probably because of Carl Jr., who has won a hell of a lot. And he is actually from Canada, too. In fact, he's from Atlantic Canada, too. He's from PEI. He is French-Canadian, but not from Quebec. Is at least my understanding of it. If that's wrong, then I'm sorry, but that's my understanding that he's from PEI. Prince Edward Island, if you're unfamiliar, which I wouldn't blame you if you were not familiar. Not exactly a very tiny province of Canada. But they are also by... actually, that's surprising because New Brunswick is the only official bilingual English-French. Wow, I'm still a second behind the author time. Quebec and New Brunswick are the two bilingual country or provinces of Canada. I'm seeing that I could probably cut through the diagonal. Let me just check for a second if I... Like, could I go through here, for instance? I think I could. Obviously, I wouldn't go on the grass like that. I would just cut here. Oh, that's so slow when I turn it around like that. All right. I don't necessarily know how to do this faster than I am. Although, less bouncing here would be good. There is that bridge. I'm just going to drive around a bit here for a second. Took so long. Why is this bridge here? It's very suspicious. I also see another bridge right here. Can I get to that? Can I drive through here and actually get to that? I don't think so. I don't think so. Could just be for scenery. But this path seems very roundabout. Also, it's... Oh, you know what? I have to change opponents. Drive against opponents. So we can see the world record. Hold on. Hold on. I don't know how to make it, like, default to this. It's actually still not showing me. Change opponents. Is it not gonna show me records from elsewhere? Like, I want to see the global records. Why? No. I will tell you, Trackmania has a garbage UI in general. It is not good. It's not good. Especially any of the like main menus. Now I'm seeing a bunch of other people's ghosts that I probably don't want to see. You can toggle them on or off with G, I believe. There might be a bug slide there, which I also don't know how to do. Can it like... Why can't I see the records? I just want... I guess maybe because I haven't gotten author time yet? I don't know, but... I want to see what my position is in the world. Oh, I clipped the wall here. And I also don't want to actually see other people. How did I do this once? How should I get the board to show me from other people in the world? Toggle ghost, spectate ghost, back to raise, show profile. No, I don't know. I don't actually know. Don't actually know. This game is baffling in how little it actually... There's no tutorial for this game. You boot up the game and it's like, you want to do these weekly shorts? And you're like, if you were a brand new player, you'd be like, I have no idea what that is. And then they throw you into something with like reactor wetwood. And you're like, this, and then into alt cars. And it's just like, there's no onboarding whatsoever for new players. Oh, I can cut through here. That's cool. I don't have very much speed, but... Oh, that's almost author time. Okay. Yeah, there's no, like, here's how to play the game. Here's the controls. Here's how you can do these basic mechanics. None of that. Literally none of it. There's just... You're just thrown into the woodwork and expected to. Expected to know. Well, I could probably go way more direct on that. Okay. Well, that's how we get author time at the very least. And I really bet you can get through that pretty easily. Okay, it looks like maybe going up and getting the speed from the hill is actually probably worthwhile. Although, don't know. We'll see what my speed difference is here. Minus 22. Never mind. That was not good. It was in fact terrible. I could get more speed here. It's not going to be enough to catch up. Okay. So if I do this, maybe just a little bit of a hill. Okay, no, my PB is still just considerably faster there. I could cut across here for a small increase and then go more direct here and have way more speed going to the finish. There you go. Okay, that's author time. There's definitely more to improve here, so let's just play a little bit more. I don't really see a reason to rush through these. Plus, I'm using these to learn. I'm using them to learn. So if I... Obviously, because I know my start was way worse than my previous PB. There must be... something I'm missing here. So what if I do this? And go more direct. Oh, that's 22 less speed. Oh yeah, I forgot. I can just go directly through there. And I'm not too concerned about finding shortcuts, etc., because I want to learn the basics first before I start trying to cheat maps, essentially. That is probably not wise to do as a beginner, although it might be a good idea to look for it to see how to get faster times, but I feel like doing the intended quote-unquote path is probably better in general. I had a pretty bad landing there. Okay. See if I can't get this better. That was a much better landing, but is it enough to carry me through? Not quite. Close. I want to get author time and then get like 1 or 2 improvements. Just to kind of show that at least I understand the basics of the game. Well, that was a really good start. 45 more speed. I need to do that again. Okay. How did I do that? This 45 speed will carry significantly through the rest of the level. If I can do it. That was only 27 more speed and it was a horrible landing, so. Yeah, alright. But You can find little things through any of the runs. You'll be like, ah, that's how I can do it so much better. So riding along that wall lets us get a downhill for extra speed, is my understanding. And then we also get a smoother landing here down this slope, which correlates into more speed. I then just have to figure out how to get around the next corner, having all that extra speed, if I do it that way. Could cut out a little bit earlier, and then be turning earlier here. So I got 33 more speed. And lined up for this, but I just kind of lost it all. Yeah, not enough speed here. All right. Also, I guess if you do want my car skin, which has Noir all over it, I made a No World club and uploaded my car skins to it. They're just pretty basic right now because I just stuck stickers on them more or less. But I want to, once I feel like I understand a lot of the main mechanics, not all of them, I want to start making my own racetracks for this game. And it's something I've wanted to do for quite a long time, and I just haven't been brave enough to try putting in the time for this game. And now, you know, now I think I kind of want to. I know it's nothing like the other games that I play on this channel, but things that go on this channel, little do you know, are just the games I happen to be playing and interested in. So there isn't actually a rule. There are patterns because I happen to be a person that has preferences in video games. So I do play a lot of strategy games, roguelikes, deck builders, brainy games, even some puzzle games occasionally. I like games that make me think and I can improve and aren't purely based on execution. Now this game is obviously a large part of based on execution, but okay, well, we're gonna go next, I guess. I don't know how to I don't know how to see what my overall rank was there. It's not showing me any records right now. Did it? I am playing this on the day these weekly shorts came out. Oh, it's okay. We got sausage block tech here, maybe. So I know that you want to be like on the inside of these blocks as much as possible, not doing what I'm just doing here. Okay, where are we going here? What is this? Why is there a reactor thing there? Is this just the end? It is just the end. How is that? Okay. I was just bumbling my way through and... Alright. I'm not playing this the second things came out. These tracks came out. So, like, as you saw on the first track, many thousands of people have played them. In fact, in the weekly shorts that I played the week prior, it was like ranked 25,000 or 35,000 on most of them, I think. Maybe, I think 15,000 might have been the best. Okay. I need to just slow down there slightly. Methinks. So that I don't get airtime and I can go around this corner. Well, not quite, but almost whatever. You know what? There must be another path. That's what I'm thinking here. Oops. So this is reactor, and I go through here, and okay, that's gold. Not quite at author time yet, but I also horribly messed up, so this author time looks pretty easy. This looks pretty easy. All I have to do is try and stay flat here. Oh, God. Wait, where is the first checkpoint, actually? Can I, like, fly over this, for instance? Oh, my God, I think you can. This isn't a good idea to be trying this, but I don't see a checkpoint over there. I could also get down below by the looks of it, which is, yeah, look at that. You can see stuff right here underneath that highway. Question is, how would I get to that efficiently? Like this? Oh my gosh. Okay. There's an alternative path here. Okay. So we got a little bit of pathfinding going on in this match or this track. Okay. I'm gonna be very slow here. Do I want? Well, it's reactor down and boost. I mean, it's definitely faster. And then I almost certainly just get this boost and this, and that'll. Oh, the bush is indestructible. All right. Well, that is author time actually. It is author time. Now, is this faster than going the other way? Probably, to be honest. If I could get that without losing all my speed, that'd be ideal. Although I was kind of looking forward to learning more sausage block tech, but now if I don't take that boost and I just go up this way, do you think it's faster? Since we already have the author time. In fact, we could have got it the normal way. If I go, oh, there's a reset. Oh, you know what? What happens if I avoided the reset with the react? There's so many possibilities here. Well, that's cool, but I'm just going to slide along. Oh, that's so much better. Holy crap. And I'm going way too high on this, unfortunately. But you could see the idea how that list lines up so well. This, I clipped slightly, unfortunately, so this is going to be worse, but I can try again. Now, I'm very particular about the racing games I do play. As a child, I loved playing Lego Racers and Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. Actually, you know, I still love those games. They're wonderful, wonderful examples of those early racing games that having really good design. But because they are also not multiplayer now, they'll probably never see the light of day again. You'll never see another Lego Racers in the world. I want to grab this and go here and finish. That was 15.5 seconds. I really wish I could see in the world, you know? Oh, there we go. Canada, North America, the world. So we're 6,000th, 6,500 in the world. That seems pretty good. I need to go a little bit more inside here. And then straight through here. And then I need to be... it's not perfect, but... Now the question is, how do I do this turn better? That is slightly better. 6,067 in the world. It's 15.15. I don't know if there's a better way to get down to that other reactor down there. You could get that so smooth. We did it one time and it messed up the ending, and I don't really know how I got it exactly perfect, but that's not bad. I should have more speed. Yeah, 13 more speed, but then I have to be able to translate it over here into a win. I saw another path. Dude. Okay, hold on. Settings. Controls. There's a free cam somewhere. Camera free. It's not bound. Can I make it F? Press the new button for camera free. Can I not? Can I use this button? No. This one taken? It's menu. I guess. If I do that. I'm not using those hotkeys. Why can't I use my... Why can't I use the keyboard to bind the camera free? Why not? Doesn't let me bind. Okay, whatever, dude. Yeah, that's fine. It's not working. It's not working. Camera free's not working. Okay, this game is wonderful. You know, it's got issues. Okay. Is there a way for me to even clear this now? You can't. You luckily cannot hear me mashing my keyboard trying to change the hotkey of that. Do I have to keep wine keyboard? It's home. Okay. So if I hit home on my keyboard, why is it not working, dude? I don't know, man. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure there's another path. This game is got issues. They are just not the greatest UI in the world. I'll tell you how the menu system works after we do this. So there's obviously a lot we can still do to improve our time. Oh my gosh. But I don't necessarily feel the desire to. Although this one is pretty interesting, this map. You could also just drive around. I don't necessarily need to finish here. So, like, I'm seeing a path behind there. I'm gonna go around the finish just to take a look, see where this comes out. Yeah, the checkpoint back here. There's a hidden path over here. Oh. Instead of going straight there, I can go to the right. There's no way that's faster. There's zero way that's faster. Well, maybe. We can try. I bet if you do the lower path plus that, maybe there's a chance. But unlikely. Oh, it doesn't line up, like, at all. Never mind. You'd have to go the upper path. Oh, man. I'm just gonna push forward this, and I'm failing to aim this for some reason. It just comes with being a noob. So my idea was, there's no way. There's no way. How would I get a clean line into this checkpoint? Yeah, it is in fact slower than what I did before, but there might be a way to jump left immediately here. The usage of sausage blocks was pretty clever. This allows you to do silly stuff like that. If I do like this, where do I end up? Well, I'm turtled, so not entirely sure how I would get there faster. Unless I can't see it being faster than the... Well, I mean, it's supposedly going to be a more direct route. But say I landed up here somewhat efficiently in, like, bug slid or something. Did a bug slide. And then went straight down to that. Surely I just had not have enough speed, right? Like, if I don't know how this works. Skirt. God, it's so slow. It's so slow to do that, but... That's because I'm shit. But then, yeah, anyways, interesting. We got our author time. Let's go next. Back in the day. Drive against opponents. Although it's not seemingly showing me. There must... I don't know if there's a setting or if it's a plugin. Is this going to be a full speed? Because I had to brake tap there, but it's probably intended to be full speed. Oh, it's guaranteed to be full speed. Oh, I stayed on Records World, which is what I want to see. I got author time already with that? Okay, well. Okay, well, let me try and improve some more. Didn't tell me what rank I am, though, in the world. So that's curious. Can I full speed around this corner? Well, I couldn't. Doesn't mean it's not possible. But with my line, it didn't work. Maybe if I turn way earlier? I don't know, man. Maybe one brake tap is necessary. Or a release. I think brake tap's generally better than releasing, but I don't know. Ah, riding along the edge. Well, I crushed the author time, actually, somehow. I don't... On my first time around. Well, let's try this again. I'm just gonna release, then full speed around the rest of the corner, then full speed around this. Hit the edge, I'm pretty sure. 6,400 in the world. Okay, I mean, that seems to be about where I am on most of these. Around that 6,000 mark. Which is kind of cool. I'm gonna try a brake tap here and see if I get a better... Oh yeah, that's so much better. So much more speed. Messed up a little bit at the end there, but hey, 5,700. Okay. All right. This is already somehow better. I did one brake tap, but I did it later than the other one, so I got more speed earlier, but I had less speed overall, but it's still a PP. I don't know if there's going to be any shortcuts on this one. I don't think this is the pathfinding map. I think this is just for the people that want to go real fast. Yeah, this is going to be all about... I bet the top ones are all going to be very close to each other. And obviously not anywhere near where... I won't be anywhere near the top. I hit the edge. 77 less speed. It's all just about maximizing your speed and keeping that speed. Pretty sure. And I just don't have the experience to be able to do that necessarily. I did one brake tap. I've got 12 less speed, so I should lose this, but yeah. Interesting. I like the weekly shorts because everyone's different, and it's forcing me to experience a whole wide variety of aspects in this game. Probably before I normally would. The campaigns kind of do that too. So the campaign actually introduced multi-lap as well as alt cars way earlier than I was expecting. It was just a release and not good enough. I'm just kind of like slight variance here, and oh, that was better. Was it better? Maybe not. I had to brake tap again, so I've once again lost speed. We are right around 5,000 in the world, though. Oh, that was such a bad line. But maybe I get more speed? 17 more speed? Is that enough to make up for it? No, there's not enough time. Okay. In fact, I lost speed after that checkpoint. I did not make up for it. There's got to be a way to do like a really nice inside line and get onto the speed. And this game, you know, going wide and then going on the inside is not always better. Quite often it's not better, in fact. This game has quite unique physics. And drifting's completely different from any other racing game I've ever played, that's for sure. So it's quite unique. Okay, that was better. Although I have less speed doing that. So I'm not really sure how I could improve this other than, you know, that one turn. Might be my setup to the turn that's worse. There's gotta be a way to full speed it. I just don't know how. I just don't know how. I could go see Work Rules. He's the main Trackmania guy I watch. He's done the discovery for it. I think I saw his live stream was up. I was too busy. I didn't watch it today, but like I said, I'd rather discover them myself first and then go see. And then you'll show what I missed. In fact, okay, that was not work. That was not better, in fact. It was, I don't know how to get more speed there, so we got author time, which is all I really wanted. We'll go next. What is this? This is the last one though, right? Okay, we got an alt car. We got water on plastic, wet plastic. Okay, I have no idea what I'm doing, as you can tell. The alt cars are all very unique in how they control. And we're just gonna ride with this. We're just gonna let it go and see what's later on, and then we'll try and optimize. Now, there's also moving blocks, which you don't see very often. Okay, that was gold by second 1.3 seconds. The author time is another 0.7 on top of that, but I was super unoptimized, so that is no surprise. Oh, those kill me, huh? If I run into them. So I don't know how to necessarily get around this corner easily. Oh, well, that worked. I did a slight brake tap. Now, I remember something about, like, this car. I think this is the snow car. Oh. It's a different path. Wait. That's 3,000th in the world. What? Huh? Huh? What did I bounced off of the dock and went to the left. And it was way faster. Oh, yeah, look, there is a ramp there. Okay. That's gonna be hard for me to intentionally improve on that. Neat. Very neat. Okay. Yeah, I think I remember this car goes faster mostly when it's like almost sideways or something like that. Seeing my ghost just bounce off of the rubber ducky. Oh, I mean, problem is, there's no way for me to reproduce that, man. There's no way. I'm not gonna be able to improve on that. Well, that is hilarious. Oh, hey, well, I was gonna say it was better, but not really. Okay. Now, is there any other weird paths? Because clearly there are multiple. What happens when I go over that wall? What's down here? There's ducks down here. This is obviously going to be much slower, but what was over there? What's it? What's this? Oh, that's just scenery, I guess. I'm just going to drive around a little bit. Okay. See, weekly shorts are really interesting. Always give me something unique. That's for sure. Okay, that was a much better entry. So yeah, while I am a complete noob in actually playing the game, I have been watching for a couple years now at least. It's been more than that. I don't actually know. I don't know how long I've been watching. So some information I have gleaned just naturally over time. Dude, my PB just gets bounced in. Well, yeah, there's no more maps, so we may as well play a little bit longer. See if we can't do better than that. I don't know what the intended solution is. What if I go over this wall? Would this be at all? There's no way it would be faster. What's down here? Anything? I wish free cam would actually work. Maybe free cam is something different. Looks like there's nothing out here. It's just scenery. All right. Oh, that was not good. Maybe if I go to the right, I get a little more speed here. Oh, well, now I clipped, so don't think it's gonna happen now. But like, I definitely have a much better start, generally speaking. But I could try and bounce off of it again, intentionally. I think I'm getting a little bit of air on that corner. And then that ruins my speed. For this, well, terrible start, but we'll go with it anyways. I mostly need to practice this anyways. Bounce. Oh, well, I missed. I missed the duck. I don't know if I ever would have intentionally thought to bounce off the duck after seeing it kill me, you know? Let's see. Bounce. Ah! If that had bounced, it would have been really good. You think the bounce is faster? Because the ducks do seem to be plastic, which means if you bounce off them, you don't lose speed. Or if just having a really good direct up this slope would be better. No. Well, so close. Almost. 2/10, almost 3/10. Slower than the bounce. The bounce has got to be faster. I haven't figured out how this physics works for making this work. Is it just because I'm too high? If I'm lower, there isn't that lip. It might be. No, because I was quite high there. Oh crap! I went too sideways. I wonder if I can customize the snow car, not just the stadium car. I assume I can. But I haven't done it yet. I don't know why it's red. Maybe that because that's like the I don't know. It tells you it asks you to do like a favorite color, and it gives like a small little tiny outline on your character of that color on your driver's suit that you can never actually see in game. And maybe it also does the car as well. That is entirely possible, I suppose. Bounce. Well, I bounced away from it instead of forward or sideways. I mean. Oh, that was really good. That was real good, at least for me. And bounce. Oh man, that would have been so good. All right. Well, I could have gone for the safe and not going for the, bounce. That probably would have been a decent idea but I kind of like my PB having the bounce, so. Oh, there we go. That was good. I'm starting to get kind of the feel for how this set of mechanics works. Okay, we're just driving straight. We're just going for it. Okay, that is a PB without the bounce. That's 1,200 in the world. Okay. Can I get top 1,000? I mean, I'm not going to stay that way, that's for sure, but somehow, despite like kind of crashing there, this is not a bad start. How did I... Damn. Okay. You know what? Since we're improving still, I did like the duck bounce, but if it's slower, then it's slower, you know. Actually, the duck bounce plus the better start probably would be ideal. If I turn early here, yeah, we get a better lineup. And then can we line this up better at all? Because I had a pretty bad ending there on my PB. Oh, turn early. That was too early. But yeah, Trackmania is a lot of fun. It's just kind of a shame that the UI and stuff is so bloody jank. Like, horrendously jank. Which does kind of scare me about using the track editor to make tracks. Bounce! I missed. But I want to be hitting the left side of the dock. But just barely. I think I want to like graze it so I keep most of my forward momentum. Oh, that was a pretty good entry, but not as good as my PB apparently. It was at least smooth. It wasn't... Bounce. Oh, yeah. Dude, you get so much speed bouncing off that. It's got to be better. Have some kind of bounce there. This was bad, but all right. We'll go with it to test. I need to figure out how this... Well, then I have a different timing anyways. So I won't be the same... I won't have the same duck cycle, if you would. So then... It won't be repeatable later. Yeah, you definitely need to turn more. Get through this reasonably well. Great note, and then, oh, well, that was kind of bad. But if I could at all, half a second behind. I wonder if you can get a bounce at, like, on the ducks to start here. To actually go forward faster, if that's possible. Oh, reasonable start. I'm kind of messing it up though. No, where am I going, dude? Okay. But it is clear that the left path is better than the going straight by a long shot. Way more direct. I don't know if you can cut out this slide and go like directly into... I know console players don't get the free camera at all. Like, they cannot do it. But I'm on PC, I should be able to. To look around. And it's a very, very useful tool. Especially for any that have pathfinding elements to it. But even here, it'd just be kind of nice. Oh, you can actually see, from the very start, you can see the goal. On the left-hand side. You can see the red gates. That looks kind of good. And I had so much speed on my PB going down here, so maybe my start was not bad. Bounce? Okay, well, I did bounce, but it needs to be on the one that's farther back. Not the front duck, I suppose. It looks like I had just a better line in general on my PB here. Yeah, see, if I'd been slightly more to the right, the duck could have bounced me, and maybe I would have got a nice speed increase. Maybe. Yeah, see, I'm trying to go like on the inside here, and I should be going on the outside then in. So I do like this and turn. Is that better? I mean, yes. Does it translate to being better over the long term? Oh, crap. I think so. I had more speed and I was earlier, so I go like this. Yeah, okay. So that is a slight improvement over start, which I could probably translate into a new PB. Of course, as more people play, my PB is going to get worse and worse, but it is what it is. Oh my gosh. I don't know if there's a better way to do this part. If I go like here? No, that doesn't line up at all. I think going through these ducks, the start is still intentional, or at least better. I'm a little slow here, but about on par, so we'll take it. Oh, no bounce. Okay. I have like some good ideas, at least I think, for tracks that I really want to make for this game. So that's my goal currently. Get good enough at this game where I could make a track of my own that would not be a complete joke. Well, I've got like 3 different ideas in mind, which may or may not be very inspired by Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. If I could actually talk, that'd be sweet. Because that game has some excellent tracks, and I find this game, while it has a huge variety of tracks, doesn't do... Well, I mean, people have a very different design or like goal of how they want their tracks to go than in like those old school racing tracks games. So I would expect a lot of high speed stuff or like near full speed stuff from me, but also with intentional shortcuts and things that change lap to lap. So perhaps There is an upper path that is significantly faster, but you can't reach it unless you have enough speed. And when you do your flying lap, so on lap 2, you'll actually have enough speed and you can get up to it. And then second lap will be much faster if you do that. Or you got 2 tracks stacked on top of each other. The top one is a lot more narrow and harder to drive, but is significantly faster. So if you can manage to do that, great. But you can also have the opportunity to drop to the lower at any time, either intentionally or not. I think that would be a lot of fun to do. And then it would be like figuring out how long do you want to stay on the upper track. That is more difficult. The whole time, maybe, maybe not. Oh, I got a little bit of a boost there. Is it going to be a PB? No, just barely not. I did hit the duck though, which was the goal. Just not ideally. But yeah, I like the idea of not only just risky path versus safe path, but maybe a combination of the two actually ends up being better than the pure fast path, for instance. You have a hard path, an easy path, and maybe even a medium path. And finding the combination of the 3 leads to being the world record. I've for all the tracks I've seen played, I don't really see that happen a lot. There are a lot of pathfinding maps, but they don't really have designated, this is the faster path, this is the medium path, this is the harder path. A lot of tracks do that, but they don't really see them do it in pathfinding tracks. See them doing lots of other tracks. I don't know. Maybe I'm just full of it. Or maybe there's just a natural bias against them. I don't know. This game does have like literally 300,000 user-made tracks, so I'm sure somebody has done this. Maybe it's just gone unnoticed. And obviously doing theme tracks would be kind of fun. Racing through desert canyons, or a lot of like Mario Kart games do. They always have what's it called? Like a piano or a keyboard style track. We're driving over them. Over the keys actually makes noise. I don't know if you can do that in this game. I haven't really seen it. I know tons of people have done crazy stuff with the different effect blocks that can occur. But even necessarily, okay, this is a pretty good, except for that. Well, all right, let's exit. So maybe this will show me my rankings. So I'm 4,588 in the world right now and 160th in Canada. That's surprising. It is still early. I'm playing this on Sunday when they came out, but I don't know if the times they're showing me on the right. Path of Effects by Courts 17.8. Is that my time or is that someone else's time? I don't know. In the region. I assume this is a Canada or North America actually is my region. There's like it says 1 to 5 and then it says I'm 10th, 12th, 7th. What? 6th? What? What? Let me go back in here. There's no way I'm 2nd. Oh, in Nova Scotia. It's showing me, okay, in the world, I'm 1276. But in North America, I'm 273. In Canada, 47th. And in Nova Scotia, 2nd. Okay. Robo Dragon apparently is from Nova Scotia and did a better job than me. Neat. This is a very Eurocentric game. So there's a lot more Europeans that play this. But that's neat. I kind of wish it would show me the world. Campaign rankings. All right, well, anyways. Yeah, I'll show you the abomination of menus here. So like, if I go to clubs, this is the one that I created. And like, do you see how like it has nothing behind this or no outline? So if you have a bright background, it just doesn't fucking work very well. This is the skin that is in our rope. I have not uploaded any tracks yet, but there's always like this loading. It's actually being surprisingly good today. Sometimes the loading is just terrible. Like, look at this. None of these have. Oh, it's loading very slowly. So these are different road pieces and stuff for the track editor. Oh, neat. I mean, that makes sense, I suppose. If I want to create in the garage, so like I can for different skins. This is the like favorite color. I wonder if that affects. Can I create a skin for not the stadium car? I don't know. I don't think I saw any way to change to other cars, so that I don't know. But as you can see, the HUD is a little special. It is not fantastic. For the campaign, this is how many tracks I've done. I do have the author medals on all of these. I didn't do it on the 12th one yet. I did it on 11, but not 12. It's weird that it's not showing me... Oh, medals. Here we go. Yeah, I got the gold medal on this. I haven't gone back to get the author medal, but working my way through all of them. And that's how I'm learning. So do let me know if you'd want to see me play more of this. And leave a like, subscribe. I wouldn't expect very many videos of me playing Trackmania, at least until I get better at it. But with that, I will see you guys next time.